Sean Fitzgerald from the Dugout in Durban North. Yesterday I covered the top 8 richest South Africans in South Africa. Today I'm going to cover the top 8 richest people in the world. This is from the Forbes Magazine, and I'm going to go through each one of them. Probably a couple of guys you'll know on there, probably a few guys you don't know, but these are the guys, the movers and shakers in our world today. These people own everything. Okay, so I'm going to go through the article with you and get top 8 richest men in the world, people in the world. Forbes Magazine, World's Billionaires. This is from 2016 real-time ranking. We start with Mr. Bill Gates. Everybody knows that he's the richest man in the world. Number 1, Mr. Bill Gates, 77.5 billion US dollars. That's what he's worth. He's age 60. He's from Microsoft. Self-made billionaire, married. United States, lives in the United States. He's married with 3 kids. A little bit about him. Bill Gates has built a reputation as a serious thinker about the world's problems, and has steered the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to tackle knotty issues like improving healthcare and the use of vaccines in developing countries. He's him, the richest man in the world, Mr. Bill Gates. Number 2, Mr. Ortega, 71.6 billion US dollars. He's age 79. His source of wealth is from Zara, self-made. He lives in Spain, citizen Spanish. He's married with 3 kids. A little bit about him. Zara founder, Mr. Ortega, is the richest man in Europe and the wealthiest retailer in the world. He started manufacturing textiles through a small family company in 1963 before co-founding Zara with his ex-wife Rosalina in 1975. You can read about this. You can come. I'll leave the link in my post. You can come and read about him. Second richest man in the world. Mr. Warren Buffett, 65.9 billion US dollars. Age 85. Source of wealth, Berkshire Hathaway, self-made. Residence in America, widowed, remarried, has 3 kids. A little bit about Mr. Buffett. In 2016 letter to shareholders, Mr. Buffett displayed cheery optimism for America's future, writing that the crop of the presidential candidates' negative drumbeat about the nation's prospects is dead wrong. You know, he's also a good guy in the stock market. This is where he made a lot of his money as well. He's a stock market expert, Mr. Warren Buffett. 3rd in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett. Who's next? Carlos Slim Hello and family, 59.6 billion US dollars. Age 76, Telcom, self-made billionaire, Mexico. He's from Mexico. He's widowed and he's got 6 children. Funny enough, this is interesting. He was the 2nd richest man, but he hit some headwinds over the past year, which he made some bad deals. Anyway, you can read about his bad deals. I'll leave everything in the post. He's the 4th richest man in the world as we stand in 2016. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon.com. Sure. 51.5 billion US dollars. He's age 52. He's my age. Amazon.com is where he made his wealth. He lives in America. He's married. He's got 4 kids. Interesting. Jeff Bezos makes managing 3 companies look easy. In November, his aerospace company, he's got an aerospace company, Blue Origin, launched a rocket into suborbit, which landed back on Earth and prompted a Bezos-led champagne celebration and jealous tweets from Elon Musk. But he can afford to do that. Now, these guys like putting rockets in space. I mean, with this type of money from Amazon.com, what do you expect? He's 5th. There we go, Jeff. Who's next? Oh, yeah, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, guys. 49.3 billion US dollars. What a good idea Facebook was, eh? Hey, Mark? Age 31, and he's the 6th richest man in the world, 49.3 billion. He's from the United States, he's married, he's a dropout from Harvard University, Mark Zuckerberg. Now let's just read a little bit. No one on the planet has made a better year than Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook's soaring stock price makes him the world's biggest gainer, adding 11.2 billion to his fortune in 12 months. Plus, he became a father for the first time in December. To celebrate his milestone, him and his wife Priscilla announced plans to give 99% of the Facebook stock, nearly all their wealth, to charitable causes during their lifetime. How's that for you? 99% of all his Facebook wealth. Now, there's a guy that's giving back, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, 6th in the world. Youngest guy here, 31. Mr. Ellison, 7th. 49.9 billion US dollars. That's his worth. He's age 71. Doesn't look 71, eh? Look at him. That's not a 71-year-old man. Oracle. Yeah, Oracle. We know all about Oracle. He was self-made. He was the one that started Oracle. United States, divorced with 2 kids. Let's read a little. He gave up his Oracle job in in September 2014, but as chairman of the board, Larry Ellison still calls some of the shots in the database software giant. I'm not going to read any more because, you know, I'd like to keep this short, but you can read, you can come to this on my post. Oracle guy, 71 years old. It's number 7 in the world, 2016. Last on the list, number 8. So no, it's not the, I mean, Forbes goes right into the hundreds, but we're just going to do the top 8. Mike Bloomberg, worth $42.3 billion. He's 74 years old. Source Bloomberg LP, self-made. I don't know who that is. United States. He's in a relationship. Okay, he might run for president. Will he or won't he? Speculation continues to swirl whether Michael Bloomberg might enter the fray of the 2016 presidential election as an independent candidate. In early February, Bloomberg told the Financial Times he was considering a run, unhappiness with the candidates from both the parties. So this guy's going to try and run. I mean, he's just got the money for it. $42.3 billion US. That's the top 8. Right, to get my thoughts after this. Yeah, right. Top 8 richest men in the world. Funny, there's no woman in that list. I did the South Africans yesterday. Top 8 South Africans. There were no women in that list either. It's just men. Wealthiest guys in the world. They can buy anything they want, go anywhere where they want. And funny, a lot of them is really, really old, except for, of course, Mark Zuckerberg, who's Zuckerberg is 31 years old. He's the youngster in the group. All of them like in their 70s. I think there was one guy 50, I'm not sure. And it just shows you the discrepancy as well from Bill Gates right to the last guy as well. There's also about 3 times more wealth. See, no YouTubers there, so YouTube's still got to catch up. There's no YouTube billionaires yet on that list. You got to understand that list though is like there's like 400 people on that list. The South African is 134. Nicky Oppenheimer is 134. He's nowhere in that crowd. He doesn't even get invited to their parties. He's like a poor guy that sits outside in the canteen when he comes. Trend news from the dugout. Sean Fitzgerald. See you tomorrow. Yeah.